Hello beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Cole. I love fun, bright, colourful makeup, and if you do too, you're in the right place. Today we are doing a get ready with me. It's just gonna be a normal chatty get ready with me. We are going out tonight with my work colleague and her boyfriend on like a cute little double date. We're gonna go play some darts. However, so we were getting the train at 4, no, 4:15, but they've just cancelled the train and now we have to get the train at 3:45, which seems like it's okay, but I was giving myself 2 hours to get ready, and now all of a sudden I have an hour and a half, so we're a little bit stressed, but you know, we'll see. Just popped on the Beauty Moon smoothing primer, which I love, and I'm just going to whack on some Beauty Bay eye base. I thought I would use Rotten again today, but I have also got my Project 10 Pan singles here and a couple of my Project Pan shades, so I just thought we'd use a bit of everything. My hands are really slippy from that primer now, and yeah, I just thought we'd do a chatty get ready with me. There is currently a post up on my community page on my channel asking for questions and things you'd like to see me use in a look, because I'm going to do a Q&A kind of using things you guys want to see at some point. So we're going to go in with Rotten. Like I said, I've also got some of my Project Pan shades and my Project 10 Pan singles here. We've also got Effervescence. I don't know how to say it, but it's beautiful. She's beautiful. And I'm going to use some stuff that I really love today, because I feel like I spend a lot of time like talking about my Project Pan stuff, and I thought it was about time we used something I just want to use for a change. I am also going to grab my Jade palette. There might be an extra sneaky pan in there for those who are eagle-eyed. I'm currently trying to get through the shades Good Vibes Only and Full Moon, so I'm just going to take Full Moon. You know what would really help if I had a mirror that didn't have plastic on it. And I'm just going to set my eyeshadow primer with Full Moon. I don't always set my eyeshadow primer, however, when I'm going and kind of doing like a long day or a night out, or well, it's going to be like a evening, I'm going to say, because I like to be tucked up in bed for 10 and so do they, so it works. It works very well. So we're just going to set that lid with Full Moon. Right, what colour do I want to do? I think I'm going to wear white, because it's like a sunny autumnal day today, so I can basically do whatever I want. I don't know what I want to do. This is not the time for decision paralysis. I did green and pink for my first look, so I'm thinking maybe I do like orange, or I could do like blues and a bit of pink. Yeah, let's do, I've also not, oh god, this is stressful. It's not stressful, I'm making it stressful. Let's get started. We're going to go in with damp. I might actually do a halo eye maybe. So I'm going to take a Jordana t-shirt JTE3. We're going to take damp, and we're going to just start by popping that in the crease. Has anybody else currently got that Bray song stuck in their head on a constant loop? When it's like, baby, Where's my husband? What is taking him so long? Because it's just constantly on loop in my head. Like, consistently. Has been for like the past 2 weeks. So, you know, is it stuck in yours as well? Am I the only one? Or is it stuck in your guys' heads too? Okay, right. That shade is beautiful. The thing about pastels in this palette is they're very, very, very light, but they're also pigmented. So I find a lot of pastels like that you wouldn't be able to see normally, whereas this is like still like pop. Right, I'm going to take the JTE7 and we're going to start building up the halo eye. We're going to start with the shade Spoil, which is like the medium blue. This is actually quite bright. And I love building my halo eyes up with super small brushes. The Jordana Tisha brushes, there's one like really massive one, this one. And then everything else is quite small and detailed, and I absolutely love them. So we're just going to take Spoil, we're just going to build that up, just so that the darker blue's got something to work into. And then we're going to go in with Mildew, which is a super deep blue. I'm going to start this small, I don't want to go too crazy with it. I just love how grungy this palette is. It's just so fun, and it is one of those colour stories that I kind of have to think about, which I actually really like because I feel like it pushes me a little bit more creatively. Right, okay, so we've got the dark blue built up there. I'm going to go back to the number 3 and back into Spoil, which is the medium blue, and we're going to start buffing this out, and then we'll really deepen up the outer, the inner parts, sorry, of the blue, because this has got quite a lot of white base in it. It is going to kind of knock it back a little bit. I think that's the key with this palette. It's definitely one that you kind of need to go like back and forth with. We're being a little bit more precise with the application of the blue this time. Baby, where the hell is my husband? What is taking me so long to find me? Okay, I'm just going to take that wipe. I'm just going to clean up around here a little bit. I don't want to make it like an angle or anything. I just want to clean it up a little bit. I got a bit excited. We're going to wipe off the number 3. I'm just going to make sure that this edge is not as harsh as it currently looks. And then I'm going to take a little bit of Humid, which is the black. We're going to mix it with a bit of Mildew, which is the dark blue, and we're going to start putting that around the edges and along the lower lash line. I'm just going to go in with a little bit of the black on its own, just to put that over the lower lash line, and then we're going to wipe away whatever's under the eye. So it doesn't matter what I do with black, it always seems to get onto my eye. Okay, I'm going to take a small blending brush. This is a Cosmic Brushes CB3. And do we want to stick to blue or do we want to do another colour? No, I think I will stick to blue. I'm going to go in with damp. And we're going to get this really tightly and make sure this outer edge is all blended. Okay, I think I'm going to cut the crease a little bit. So I'm just going to take my Beauty Bay eyeshadow primer. And you will all know by now my favourite P. Louise cutting crease brushes are the C1 and the C2. This is the C2. And literally when I cut a halo eye, all I do is just whack it in the middle. And then I open my eye. And we see what happens to it. And then we'll kind of flesh it out from there. And I kind of like use my brush to kind of keep the reference point in the middle kind of smaller, and then I kind of fan it out at the top. I'm kind of tempted. Do you know what? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna take a flat brush. We're gonna take the shade Acrimonium, which is the light pink, and we're gonna use this to set the eyeshadow primer. I am obsessed with this shade. Every time I've played with this palette, which this is like the 3rd time, the 4th time, something like that, I've used this shade because I just can't get enough of it. There's just something about it that I absolutely love. And then we are going to wipe off that little Cosmic Brushes CB3. I'm going to take Stain, which is the pink, and we're just going to put that along the edges of the blue. Because I want a kind of like murky, pinky purple colour. This is what I mean by this palette just really like pushes me out of my comfort zone. Like I would not normally do this, but it looks so cool. So we're just gonna pack that along there. I'm gonna pop a little bit more of Acrimonium in the middle. We are gonna go over this with a shimmer. I just want to make sure these are all blended. And then, do we go in with Effervescence, or do I go in with Terra Moons Starburst? I think I'm going to do Starburst. Let's do it. We can use Effervescence in the inner corner. For a halo eye, I do prefer to use my finger. And I like to take it up kind of into the crease, if that makes sense. Yes, 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 yes. Okay. Stop. Oh God, I love this shade. It's stunning. Right, okay. The face. As I said, we've already got the Beauty Moon primer on. Currently obsessed with this. This is the Natasha Denona High Glam Foundation. Am I doing 4 pumps? Yes. Everybody keeps saying 4 pumps is too much foundation, but that is what I'm doing. So it's fine, it's fine. I'm just gonna whack this on. It just looks so good. Honestly, one of my favourite foundations of the year. Has it quite topped the Guerlain Terracotta Le Teint Glow? No, because that one is definitely more luminous and radiant. But I think if for like a night, like an evening out, this one is perfect. And then I'm going to use the colourful Main Match Concealer. I've been really liking this one. This is the shade Fudge, which is possibly a touch light for this foundation. Because this foundation is very much like my summer shade. And then I'm going to get a little brush and we're just going to blend this in. I've been actually wearing a lot less concealer under my eyes these days. I just find it looks a bit heavy sometimes, and I like to blend it out with something like this. It's the P. Louise F69. It's quite like a sparse and loosely packed brush, and then I do just take my sponge and do a little once over. And then I am going to take the Huda Easy Bake Powder. On a powder puff. So I tried, just out of curiosity, the other day, I thought, oh, I'll see what it looks like when I bake. Like the last time I baked, I was probably like 17. So I thought, oh, I'll see what it looks like, just for the banter. Yeah, not going to be doing that again. It did not look good. It looked actually positively awful. So yeah, I won't be doing that again anytime soon. Right, this stuff is magical. If you have dry skin, give this a go. It's the One Size Powder Melt Glass Setting Spray. So I'm just going to do a spritz of this. For brows, I'm going to use my Project Pan combo. If you saw my update, we're on the same brow pencil, but we have got a new brow gel to the combo, so quite excited about that. So I'm just using the Mario Master Blade Brow Pencil. And then the Urban Decay Big Bush Brows. Which the more I say that name, the more I'm like, God, that's awful. It's just not pleasant. It's too many B's, and you know, it's got connotations. And I don't necessarily want to be thinking about those kind of things while I'm putting my brow gel on. You know what I mean? Right, for cream bronzer, I'm going to use the MUA Beauty Balm in the shade Shadow. These are so nice. If you've not tried them yet, would highly recommend. This one's a gorgeous like contoury shade. Bit under my chin, bit down the nose. Lovely stuff. And like all MUA, they're like £3. Oh, where is my... There it is. God, I've got too many face brushes. Too many face brushes. Or I need a bigger face brush container. Either or. I'm just going to give that a blend. Look, like it's just blends effortlessly. No faffing. That's it. Done. Just blended. Just like that. Beautiful. Right, let's shut you before I end up ruining you. Okay, I'm going to use the Made by Mitchell Bronze Pod in Brandy Perfect. It looks very dark. It's not this dark. I can assure you that. It just looks very dark in the pan. I mean, it could probably be that dark, but I like to use it on this big, fluffy fan bronzer brush from Poppy and Fluff, which just ensures it doesn't go mad because it's like a big fluffy fan. And I'm gonna take it right down my neck because my neck is like 3 shades lighter than my chest and my face, which we do not love. And I love that that bronzer also gives a little bit of glow. Right, okay, let's do the rest of the eyes. I'm going to take the pencil brush again. I might actually do pink under the eye, so we're going to go into Stain. And then I'm going to go into Acromonium and just blend that out a little bit. And I am actually going to pop a touch of mildew just on the very inner corner to kind of transition. That's the outer corner. On the very outer corner, just to kind of transition the pink into from the blue a little bit. Right, okay. This palette. I think I want to use this one today, which is Loom. I have already used Wax and Bloom, I think it is. Oh, maybe I've also used Lichen, which is green, but we've not used this one yet. So let's see. Oh. Oh. It's so pretty. It's so pretty. Like, it's not even funny how pretty it is. Okay, for blush, I'm going to do this, the Makeup Forever Artist Colour Stick in Fizzy Pink. This is like a slightly more coral version of NARS Orgasm. It's stunning, but it still has got quite a lot of that pink in it. It's really, really pretty. So I'm just taking this on a P. Louise F41. Stunning. Stunning. Okay. And then I am going to pop on top just a tiny touch of Flare Power from MAC, just up towards the top so I can kind of blend it into my hairline. I want to do, I think I want to do some graphic liner. Have I got anything in here? No, I need to go recover. Please bear with me. Okay, I'm back. I've secured the liners. We have gone for the Royals from Glisten, which is a split pan. I'm going to use the lighter blue. And then Bittersweet. Look at that, girl. Look at that, girl. I'm going to use some setting spray. And of course, as always, we're going in with the number 9 from Glisten. The best liner brush ever. If you do graphic liner, you need it. So I'm going to go in with the Royals. Like I said, mainly focusing on the lighter blue in this one. That's a bit moist still. Where's my husband? When I sing him. Right, well I'm waiting for that to dry slightly. I think we're gonna do Ripe for highlighter. Because go big or go home. Ooh, I love a blue highlighter so much. Oh. These shades are just so pretty as highlighters. Like you can really diffuse them out, so they're just like a subtle, colourful sparkle, which I love. I love. Right, are we a bit less wet? Yes, we are. Lovely stuff. Right, literally gonna do my normal wing liner shape. Or my normal graphic liner shape, I should say. I don't know why my hands were so shaky then. But this line is not as precise and opaque as I'd like it to be. There we go. Just gonna tidy up the front a little bit. Okay. Right, there's one line. Now we just got to get the other one to look a little bit the same. It's too much. It's too much. Not sisters, not twins. Long lost cousins. I'm just going to thicken up. Okay, that's the blue. Does it look the same? Not really. Will it matter when I've got lashes on? Probably not. Okay, and then I'm going to do the pink. Where did the setting spray go? Some people, normal people, would probably do the second line with a thinner brush, but I like to live dangerously, so we're doing it with the same brush. Now the only thing different I'm doing with the pink is I'm not going to start the pink until about here. So just... So typically this one kind of splits and this one kind of meets up. So we're just going to do a little bit of jiggery pokery with the white. I'm just going to take a clean bit and my finger and I'm just going to wipe away the bit of the blue that kind of goes downwards. And then I'm literally going to not re-wet the liner so it's quite thick. This one had like a little thing. I'm actually going to play with that. I'm going to extend it like that. Why not? And what I always do when I do like a double wing, if there's anywhere that I think one shade is a bit thick, I just go over with the other shade, fix it. And that is the beauty of water activated liner. Right, so we've just got to get this to go that way now. Almost like a forked kind of vibe. I don't know how we got here, but we did. Just roll with it. I just do what the brush tells me to, basically. Right, we're going to do some lashes. These are the Dose of Lashes Forever Lashes. I will link everything I've used down below as well. Just in case you are curious, there will be affiliate links, so if you do shop through them, thank you so much. I appreciate you, and it means I can buy more eyeshadow palettes to test out for you guys. That is the excuse I'm still using, and I am sticking to it. Okay, while we wait for that to dry, I'm going to wear my favourite lip combo at the moment. This is the Nocturna lip pencil from MAC in Night Moth. Okay, so I've gone quite thick on the bottom, bit thinner on the top, and then we're going to go in with Underslept, which I'm obsessed with. No. Dusty purple is not going to work with this eye look. Potentially do. Just. This is La Mépris from Lisa Eldridge. Which is a really pretty light peachy pink. No, I still don't love it. I still don't love it. I still don't love it. Okay, my if in doubt lip liner is Make Up For Ever Anywhere Caffeine. I don't know what to do. This is always the one I end up using. And then I think I'm going to do this, which is the Anastasia Lip Velvet in Pink Sand. Also because I don't want to be fretting about my lip all night. What do we think? Oh, the sun has come out. The sun is coming out. I'm just going to do a touch more in my caffeine around the edge. This is not a combo I've done before, but I like it a lot. Lovely stuff. I think that is it. Oh no, a lot of lash line mascara. Girl, what you doing? Okay, a little bit of Lancome Hypnose. Should have put some more setting spray on before I did this. Too late now. We'll just have to wait for it to dry. And that, with a little spritz of setting spray, is the look. What do we think? I really like it. I adore the Rotten palette. I don't really want to use anything else at the moment, I'm going to be honest. I love how this look turned out, and Terra Moons Starburst is just the most incredible shade. Like, it's beautiful. I love it, I love it, I love it. Let me know, did you enjoy this look? Have you tried Rotten? What do you think of it? If you have, let me know which lip you preferred. I definitely prefer this one. Let me know it all in the comments down below. If you did enjoy this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. If you'd like to see more from me, hit subscribe. And if you want to make sure you never miss another video, hit the bell icon and YouTube will notify you next time I post. You've been fabulous, I've been Cole the Ball, and I'll see you tomorrow for another Everyday May video. Bye guys!